Cool.
So I wanted to share with you a story about finding your voice. In fact, it was about me finding my voice at another level, and I was actually really proud of this one, so I really wanted to share it. Last night I went to see a fantastic jazz concert down in Byron, and we were sitting in the theatre, and I recognised a guy that I had met at a business networking event earlier in the week, and it was very brief. I hadn't really spoken to him, but I went up and said, he was sitting two people away from me, and I said, oh, hi, introduced myself, and he said, yeah, I was there. And at this networking event, it's mixed, it's men and women, and there was about 70 or 80 people, so it was a really big one. And there is one part of this organisation that have an arm where there are business women networking events through that arm. One of the women got up to introduce herself and just talk about the business women's networking event. And the whole leader of the whole thing, the guy, acknowledged how many women are there, put your hands up type of old school thing just to check in and see how many women are there. But the intention was great. So this guy that I met turns around and says to me, and he'd be between 50 and 60, well presented, probably middle class, white, and turns around and says, oh, but when that woman got up and started talking about the business women's networking, I mean, really, that's so sexist. And I'm just calm. And inside I'm like, okay, this is really interesting because I've got something to say about this. Will I say something? And he said, it's really exclusive and you just can't do that now. Nowadays, it's just not on, business women's networking event, very exclusive of men, and I just was so excited to share what I wanted to say. And that was really cool for me because I think in the past I would have been quite maybe confronted by it's a man and he's a businessman and he's older and who am I to say what I need to say? But I was really excited at how articulate I was and very honest and real. And I turned around and I said, well, I just would love to share something with you about that. So whilst I can really appreciate that, it might feel exclusive to you and, why do we have to have women's business networking? I'd love to share my reasons why I love them. And so one of them is that for many years in the past, women gave their power away and attempted business in a masculine way. And it didn't work for us because we went against who we really are. And what women thrive on the most is actually gathering together, sharing ideas and helping each other, witnessing each other. And that's how we thrive in business. So it's really super valuable for us to get together and have our business women's networking events so that we can all thrive. And then he was going to interrupt me with all these sorts of things. I said, just wait, this is really good, and it was just sort of, I loved it because, and then I also turned around and said, well, do you know what, in light of your comment about inequality and exclusivity, women have actually been dealing with that for a very, very long time. We're still arguing for equal pay for women. It's not equal yet. So, let's appreciate where we've come from and where we're going. So, it was just so exciting for me to be that articulate and say it with love and joy. And, I reckon he got it. It was really cool. So I just wanted to share that with you as well in light of me finding my voice and hopefully, of course, you finding yours in whatever way it happens. Thanks.